One more quick point. Um, who can guess what is your first version of stay before you actually even teach your dog stay? What is our first version of stay when we've been working with our dogs? What did you say? Sit. The magic spot, exactly. When I say sit to my dog, stay is implied. All right? When I say stay, that's really because stay, I'm walking away. All right? And so I'm going to always know to say finish to my dog, finish, so that they know when the stays are over. All right? Good job. All right? We have one more routine to run through before break time, and I feel like we should squeeze it in. All right? Sit, stand, down. All right? So I'm going to demonstrate with Zena. This one is a little more free-flowing, right? Because you guys would have been practicing this at home. A lot of our dogs could already do the belly rub, right? We can borrow the belly rub for this. All right? So everyone, let's put the leash in our left hand. We can do it together, although I demonstrating. Treating the right hand, and you want a short leash. Zena, right there. Sit. We want a short leash because we don't want our dog running around too much in this one. We want him kind of stuck in position. Good job. Put that treat to our dog's snout and guide and walk. Try turn and face your dog so you're kind of sideways to your dog. There we go. Now you're going to put that treat to the front and lure them forward and say stand by walking forward. Say stand.
Stand.
Good job. Now some of us are going to put our left hand underneath our dog's butt. In our dog's groin. Switch hands with the leash earlier. You just got your orientation wrong. Good. You might have to put the leash in your back hand and put the treat in your right hand. Good. On the left hand, everyone see the back end of your hand, the back of your hand? You can put the back of your hand underneath your dog's groin to help them stay standing. I'll just demonstrate that. Zena, stand. Let's go. Stand. Good job. You notice how my left hand's underneath her groin area to keep her standing? That's what you're going to do. So if you're oriented the way I am, it looks like this. Try it. Everyone should be at least in this position right here with their left hand underneath the groin. Next side, Leah. Back of your hand, not the front, not the front, the back. Good job. Walk forward. You could use your leash. That's it. Good job. And that's the lesson, because he doesn't know stand. So he's saying, well, I sitting, right? You always ask me to sit. Now you want me stand? That's the lesson. All right? So we could jump past that because stand is something you got to practice, right? So let's go from, if we just get him standing by walking forward, Zena, stand. Now go to sit. Let's see everyone do that. Zena, stand. Let's go. Sit, and then go to sit. Come, let's everyone try that. Go from stand to sit. Stand to sit. Zena, sit. So they don't have to remain standing, so it should be a little easier. Zena, stand. Left hand under there to get that momentary stand. Walk forward. Just walk forward. Good. Now go into sit. Zena, sit. Now what happens is some dogs, a lot of times, a lot of male dogs too, are uncomfortable with contact in the groin area, especially if it's not something that they're used to in general. So to him, it's like, why are you putting your hand there? Let me sit. That's awkward. Dad, are you being inappropriate? You know what I mean? So that's what's going on there. So you got to practice it so he gets more comfortable with your hand and random. See, she automatically get up because she's more comfortable with what I'm signifying when my hand goes in that area. All right? So, and if your dog can't stand consistently, then this one is going to be drop. The drop becomes harder because the drop is your dog going down from a standing position. Zena, sit, stand, drop, sit, stand, sit, down. Everyone saw the difference between down and drop? Down is from a sit, drop is from a stand. Watch it again. Zena, sit, down. That was from a sit. Zena, stand, stand, stand. Good job. Drop. You see the difference? All right, finish. All right, guys, so just practice it a little bit and have some fun. Again, this is something that you're gonna have to practice over and over again, starting with a quiet space. That brings us to the pop quiz. So let's take a break, everyone. But before we take a break, I just want to see you all try it for a little bit. All right, so give it a shot. Everyone put your dogs in a sit. Sit. And put your dogs down once you've gotten them seated. Down. All the way. Good job. Good. You got to walk hey bro. Yep, that gets it done. Now, hey bro, and as soon as you get the stand, get that hand under there right away. Because to catch him before he goes down, if you're going to practice it. As soon as you walk, hand under right away, like millisecond later. You don't have no time. All right? No problem. Yeah, put it under so he can get used to it. On his groin. Try it. Yeah. Up to the top. No. I don't. Well, let's see. Like that. There we go. Now try to drop. Push into his snout. Drop. Now he have to be following the treat for that to work, kind of. Because he's so fun. He's a fun. Let's go. Let me try it with you. So if he's following that treat and you push in, you might get him to push that front end down.
To drop as well.
You see, but most dogs want to put the back end down first, so that's where the practicing comes in.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you, Mr.
All right.
Stubbs.
But let's see if maybe we could get him to do it at least once. Maverick. Good boy. You interested in this? If they don't want to put their head down, sometimes it's a challenge. Let me try with your chicken. Mav. Yes, boy. Heads down a little bit. All right. Now, so we don't have to force it because we really got to push down and get him to push back. And I don't want him to get uncomfortable, yeah. And he may not want to relax with all these beautiful ladies around.
Dying in style.
Yeah. All right. Good job. So let's take a break, everyone, and come right back in about 2 minutes for our quick examination and graduation. Hey, what's up? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.